Hey, we're walking up, just walking around Schlagl before we go to lunch here. Got a great view here. I don't know if you can see that. We've got like a village up on this mountain here.
Oh my god.
And it oh my gosh. This is so cool. Hello everyone, here we are. We're at the name of the monastery is Schlegel. And we are hanging out with the Schlegel. We are hanging out with the Norbert canons. And so this is Norbert and Jakob, and we are playing a. Do you know the origins of the game? Tarak? It's Slavic or Italy, and then it went through a lot of revisions, right? It changed a lot and a lot of different rules. And so we've been learning this for the past few hours. It's probably one of the hardest card games we've ever had the opportunity to learn. We were sitting here trying to look up the rules on Wikipedia, and they walked in and saw us trying to figure it out, and they offered to help teach us. And so now we are learning a little bit about this game, and it's been a lot of fun. So I just wanted to keep you updated, and here you just wave. And so these are some friends we've made over here. Okay, so to recap, I've been in Vienna 4 days now. And the first evening we were kind of still getting over jet lag. Everyone was extremely tired. They made us stay up until like 8 p.m., which like doesn't seem really difficult, but it really was. We were at orientation at like 3 o'clock, and we were just sitting there, and I fell asleep like 4 times when they were trying to tell us about like the rooms and whatnot. So we walked around that city that night, and we ended up, you know, making it to 8 o'clock, and we all went to bed. And I'll be honest, I had some doubts, because, you know, just coming into a new group of people, not feeling like you really belong. I mean, I knew a few people and I hung out with them and stuff, but I just worried that the next 90 days were going to be me hanging out with, you know, my 5 friends or whatever. Second day was a little bit more exploring Vienna, and kind of got some free time. We got to go out and eat and try different things, and that's when I had the lasagna. Another day that had a few doubts in it. Saturday, we all packed into a bus and drove 4 hours out to a monastery. Stiftschlagl. Kind of hung out at the monastery, and we ate in a cellar, and that's when we ate in the barrel and stuff. The next day, we kind of had a little worship service with just kind of our group, and just kind of got to know each other a little bit more, did a little bit more orientation, met with our groups that will be doing some like kind of class project type stuff later on in the semester. We did this very interesting exercise, and we each wrote down kind of a fear that we had coming to Vienna and to this trip and being away from our families and different things. And then we kind of put all of those little note cards into a hat, and then randomly pulled one out. And so there was 35 of these cards. And then as a group in our little kind of small group type things, we discussed each one and kind of came up with, like, you know, surface solutions for them. And a lot of them were involved fitting in and meeting new people and language barrier type stuff. And after that, we kind of were all able to come up with a lot of different solutions and look at them objectively. And I think after that, we were all able to see that we're kind of all in the same boat here, where we may be some of the few Americans who are studying abroad in Vienna at this time. And so we kind of need to lean on each other. After that, we went to dinner, and I got to meet a lot of new people, a lot of people that I got to talk with. I got to talk with people that I didn't get to hang out with or have conversations with before that from different groups, and just get to know people. And then tonight was when we got to sit down and play cards with some of the canons, which are similar to monks, but there are some crucial differences. And we had talked with them the night before and talked about like how one of them was going to the disco later, and one of them taught at a school and different things. And so the one who taught at the school, Jakob, came back the next night and decided to sit down and play cards with us for probably a good 2 hours or so. And in that moment, made this entire trip. If that's a reflection of anything near what we're going to be doing in these next 3 months, I think we're really going to be blown away. And I can't wait.